What is going on, everyone? Commodore Last today, bringing to you guys my live reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapter 67. Now, the chapter's been out for some time. Shout out to the Viz, of course, for providing chapters week in and week out. Jujutsu Kaisen, because performing God's work as it should be. And guys, it's been a long, long day. Been out of the house pretty much the entire day, just like working and such. And I know the chapter was supposed to be out early because I think it was a Marine holiday and stuff, but there wasn't a chance I was able to read it, when it was going to be out. So we're here late at night to read some Jujutsu Kaisen, and I need to see what's going to happen this week, man, because, the introduction of the Q Squad, the TVA, Time Vessel Association, but most importantly, the introduction of a character who I also was informed to, because, going back to what Megumi was saying with his sister and stuff, is that the parents had already passed way before. So we're seeing basically Megumi's dad when he was alive, and what exactly his role to play in was, with the TVA. So I'm really curious to see how that's all going to kind of come to be, because the man looks like evil. He looks like he has evil living in his heart. And I don't know what exactly, is about to transpire here, because aside from the fact that maybe it's going to end up telling us exactly how, Geto ended up, becoming the way he is now. And I know a lot of people have been saying there's a potential chance that he could be like the main antagonist going forward, but I still do feel like there's probably something more out there to be the main villain later on. It's just that Geto might be he'll be a central focus definitely, but I wouldn't be upset if he was the main villain of the story. But I do feel like there's got to be something more to it, man. And I'm not ready to just put claim and say that's going to be our villain going forward. There's going to be obviously something towards Geto, but we're gonna have to read the chapter and find out. So without further ado, let's get into the chapter and see what's going on this week. So, chapter 67 of Jujutsu Kaisen, and there we go. Chapter 67, Hidden Inventory Part 3. And you see right there, Gojo on one side, posing, looking all cool and smug and everything. Shades on. Geto, bro, they have the drip out here. Even though I know it's a school uniform, but you have the baggy pants here, got the slickness right there from the both of them. They're ball, yo. They out here, man, with the fits. I like that. All right. I'm gonna keep looking at the drip the entire time if I don't stop. So let's keep going. All right. Sorry, I said okay. So going back to Cocoon and Geto's fight. Sorry, I said I'm sorry. Kiss me. What the hell? I'll withdraw from the mission. I'll quit being a cursed user too. Q. Oh. Yo, this man just chilling the entire time while his curse thing is just going in, just attacking the guy. Q as well, of course. That's right. I'll go back to the countryside and grow rice. Come on, let's smooch. A kiss right here. Also, it's the curse spirit that's talking. So Goku is just yo, get me out of here. And this dude's just chilling on his phone, yo, I ain't hear nothing. I know you can hear me. A cursed user, rice farmer? As if. See, you can hear me. What can brats like you do? We have there. And you see right there, it looks like the girl, and who the hell is the other person that's there? Q strongest soldier, you're all, hey. I know the girl that was supposed to be taken out from the assassination thing, but who is the second one that's here? Unless that's Irei already? I could be mistaken, but unless that is Irei with the girl that was supposed to be taken out too, because we only saw one person Geto save. Is this Ver? Huh? And no chance, and Vera got washed too. And Gojo says, this man's sick in the head. He sends like a selfie. He's like, oh, why? Yeah, that's Ver. Their strongest soldier, Ver, suffers defeat. The organization disbands. Yo, Gojo was out here in his second year, just straight flexing, just destroying organizations. But I guess Q doesn't mean anything afterwards in the end. But they could always do a thing where, members of the group afterwards probably, went somewhere else, you know what I mean? Kind of, join up with some, another being for that time being and stuff. Going forward. Oh, we're going back to the Fushiguro guy. I was wondering where you went off to. What are you doing here? I'm making money. I've never seen you win before. What's going on with work? Yo, it's crazy. I know it's Megumi's dad and everything, but it's crazy if you think about, how much they look alike and stuff. Megumi literally is a spitting image of his dad. You know what I mean? It's like Megumi if he had it's almost like Yuji's personality, but he's just more laid back and evilly. You know what I mean? Man, you're annoying. Treating me like a jobless bum. Well, you are jobless. As a mediator, I have to give the client a progress report. We're talking about the Gojo family's boy here. Can't just nonchalantly walk in. I'm gonna use those idiots first to wear him down a bit. I can't help noticing you're not working. I did, you idiots. What do you think you're doing giving up all that money we gave you? That's what I mean by wear down. Don't worry, we'll get a return on that money, just like this race here. Number 6, Hatano finishes in first, followed by number 1, Doguchi. He must have lost. he crumbles the paper. Going for a quick buck doesn't suit you. He scrunches up. I'm counting on you, Sorcerer Killer. Alright. How's Megumi doing? Yeah, hold on, Skip. You can't be dropping names. I need to know what this is going to be like, the relationship between the two of them. Yo, they were for sure on bad terms then. Who's that again? I think it just tells you right there and then, man. I don't think the two of them had a good relationship. I forget how many years this would have been too, because either he was like a little kid or at least, probably around the ages of like 8, 10, like around that range and stuff. But damn. Kind of just tells you right there that they really didn't have like a relationship whatsoever. If that's how his dad's, kind of responding to that. Okay, so going back to Gojo and Geto, should we take her to a doctor? If only Shoko were here. Oh, you're awake. Star plasma vessel Riko Amanai. Okay, Riko Amanai. You see her, look it up. She usually reminds me of too from what's her name now? But it's from I think it's Kyoko. I think her name, but the girl from Bungo Stray Dogs. The one that wears like the red like dress and everything too. That's good friends with. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've been watching the anime for Bungo Stray Dogs. But like she always like the white haired kid and stuff. That's always with the Zai in them. She goes and just smacks him in the face. But she does remind him a little bit. Smacks him in the face. You jerk! If you want to kill so badly, why don't you go first? I can already tell they probably had like a good relationship, and then something for sure ended up causing things the way they end up being. But guess I'm just laughing in the corner as Gojo got slapped up. Hey Riko, don't worry, we're not here to abduct you. Look at the face like Gojo, yo. Liar, you look like a liar. And what's with those bangs? And they're both like chuck her, throw her out of the building. But please stop, Kuro. My lady, they are our friends. Star Plasma Vessel caretaker Misato Kuroi. Okay, so that's the girl that was there. Because I wonder who the hell was that chick that was there when we only saw was Riko. What are you writing? This? It's Bangs, guys. It's the Bangs, guys, curse technique. Could you not call me that? Curse spirit manipulation. Like it implies, I can control curse spirits I take in. She's spunkier than I thought. Aren't you going to get all sad because of the merger? And here I was worried about you. Ridiculous. A simple comment from a simpleton. What? Listen up. Master Tengen is me. And I am Master Tengen. What? Hold on. You talk about merger and death as if they are one and the same, but you're gravely mistaken. With the merger, I will become Master Tengen, but Master Tengen will also become me. Oh yeah, because he's almost like an Orochimaru thing where like he needed to get like another body and such. But she's aware of that whole thing that she's gonna end up, fusing with the dude after. I guess that's where she's going with. My will, heart, spirit, all will live on after merging. Are you listening? Did you change your wallpaper? It's the model Waka Inoue. She probably has no friends with the way she speaks. I'm thinking it'll be a cinch to send her packing. I talk fine at school, Huh? School? Kuroi, what's the time? It's still before noon, but perhaps school can... Nonsense, I'm going. What? Renchoku Girls Junior High. So I guess that's where she goes. Isn't it safer to take her back to Jujutsu High now? I completely agree. But these are Master Tengen's orders. See Yaga right there. We must oblige Riku Amanai's requests. Hangs up. Being all soft on her. Don't be like that, Satoru. She was saying all that stuff, but the truth is after the merger, she'll be down below Jujutsu High with Master Tengen to form the barrier. Friends, family, and everything she holds dear, she'll no longer be able to see them. Let her enjoy herself. That's our mission. Man. Lady Riko does not have any relations. When she was younger, her family was involved in an accident. Since then, I've been her caretaker. So please let her at least spend time with her friend. So that makes you her family then. Yes. Suguru. How are the surveillance spirits, right? I wish I could share the visions like me. I wish I could share the vision like me. But if something happens, they'll immediately let me know. And Geto hears something. Satoru, we have to get Riko now. Huh? 2 have already been exorcised. 30 million. Yo, what a great deal. She's not a sorcerer, plus we know where she is. 30 million yen to kill a kid. What a great deal. You see like an old man and some big dude who has like some kind of like a paper bag thing covering his head with like an X on it. Riko and I, Renkocho's girls, junior high, second year, wanted dead or alive. Time left, so less than 40 minutes. Yo, and old man Fushiguro just looking on, licking his lips. Oh, his dad was a sicko for sure, and that's the end of the chapter. So, I mean, this was a nice chapter, definitely. I mean, obviously, like she's understanding of what's going to happen between the merger between herself and with Master Tengen, which threw me for a loop because I thought like right there and then you're telling me that they're both one and the same, but they're going to be one and the same afterwards, during the merger. But Riko, it's like I really do like what we got from Geto here in this chapter, where it's like he understands that this girl's not going to be able to have like the childhood or basically just the life that she wanted to have because of this whole merging process. She's not going to be able to be with her friends, her family members, that kind of stuff. So the time that she has left to be able to enjoy what is left of those memories, like you got to let her enjoy that. But given the fact that we're seeing Megumi's dad, the sickle over here and with the paper bag over his head, and this old guy over here, which they're going to probably cause some kind of problem, and that's going to lead to some issues that are going to eventually, tie us to what is going to happen with Geto later on. But it's going to be interesting because the fact that we do know it was been hinted towards that Megumi's dad and stuff is dead, it has to revolve around what's going on here, unless it's a hoax and he actually is alive and he's doing something else. I don't know. But this was a pretty good chapter this week. I'm going to give this one at least, 7.5 for me. I'm curious to know how this is all going to keep going, because I can see it speeding forward a little bit since it kind of felt like it simmered down just a tinge in certain departments. But now, given that, we're about to see this man go in, bring his people in to try and get Riko, putting a bounty on her head, it's going to be super interesting to see, like, how this is all going to, lead forward to what will be the next arc afterwards. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. How you guys feel about this week's chapter, Jujutsu Kaisen. If there's anything in the chapter itself I didn't talk about too much, you want to talk about down in the comments, you feel, it's worth the discussion, let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be a part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Jujutsu Kaisen, week in and week out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, stay up to date with everything that goes on here on the channel. With that being said, I'll catch you guys next week. Chapter 68 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Should be very interesting to see, the movements of Megumi's old man. We didn't get to see, like his full name either and stuff. He was going with Fushiguro, so I'm really curious to see what it is. If it has already been said before, what his name is, let me know in the comments. Refresh my memory. But until next time, guys, Chapter 68 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Looking forward to that and seeing what Gege Sensei has in store for our guys Gojo, for Geto, for Riko, and especially with Father Megumi. So, Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we going crazy.